guys, welcome back. So in today's video we're going to be doing a one brand tutorial using mostly Bobbi Brown products. It's just kind of a get ready with me. I'll show you a little bit of what I do to my hair as I straightened it, and then we'll do the makeup tutorial. So if you want to see how I got this look, keep watching. Today I'm going to hang out with some family. It is Saturday, so we have 4 days before the wedding. Right now I'm just sectioning off my hair with my favorite clips. These are just by Conair, I believe, and I just got them at like Walmart. But I like to section my hair off into 3 sections, and then I just pull each section down. When I'm done with the bottom, I'll pull 1 section down at a time. In my hair first, before I'm straightening it, I applied some of the Frizz-Ease Flat Iron Spray. That's a 3-day straight, so it's supposed to make your hair straight for 3 days. If you have wavy or curly hair that like kind of gets curly again pretty quick, you can do that. And then I also use the John Frieda Frizz-Ease heat protectant or heat defeat spray. And then I used some of the John Frieda Brilliant Brunette. It's like a shine gel, like glosser, so it makes your hair really glossy. And so I used that, and then I used, I know, I haven't actually been getting ready very often, so I'm kind of excited to do it today and just like pull out all the stops. And then I used the dry shampoo. I used the Batiste in the brunette shade, so it's actually a brown spray, not white, so it doesn't leave any white dots in my hair. The straightener I'm using is my old trusty Remington Wet 2 Straight. It's pretty bright in here today. I have natural light, but I also have my ring light on. I don't know how I'm going to like the lighting once I review the footage, but I'd rather have too much light than not enough, so hopefully you don't mind. I'm just going to finish straightening my hair real quick, and then we will get on to the makeup. The look I'm going for today is still full coverage in the foundation and stuff because I'm having not so good skin day. Got like some breakouts and stuff happening over here. I still want full coverage, but I'm going to try to keep the rest of the makeup somewhat natural. So I'm going to do a lot of like neutral tans and a mauve lip. So I will be back in a few when I finish my hair, and we will start the makeup. The first product I'm using is this Korres Anti-Aging Primer. This is the Quercetin and Oak Face Primer Wrinkle Smoothing. Yeah, anyway, it's just a primer. So I'm just putting a little bit on my finger. And then I'm going to smooth that over my face. And now I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown corrector in Peach, and that is just something I put right under my eyes to cover up these dark eye circles. Since I don't show the products of hers I own enough love, if you're going by how much they cost, these babies are expensive, so I need to use them before they expire. Foundation, I'm using the Bobbi Brown Intensive Skin Serum Foundation, SPF 40. This is in the shade 4.25 Natural Tan. And if it appears too light, if it's too dark, because Natural Tan may be a little dark for me, you're getting a reflection off something. I don't know what it is. It's like the window. If it's too dark, I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Illumination in Light to lighten it up just a little bit. I still want the dewy finish. I still want full coverage, but I don't want it to be too dark. So just taking a bit on my hand. I still have some more on my hand left. I did 1 pump of the IT Cosmetics just to lighten it up, but I'm going to start blending it in, and then if I need more, I have it. This is the Sephora Professional Mineral Powder Brush. I think it's a really good foundation brush actually, so just taking this a little bit onto the ears because my ears tend to get a little bit pink. The product is the Bobbi Brown Intensive Skin Serum Concealer. This is in the shade Sand, and this is a deluxe sample size. Obviously this is a full size, but I'm going to put a little bit there under the eyes and a little bit on the corner of my nose area. So I have a little bit of redness right there, and ain't nobody got time for that. I did just a tiny bit down the center of my nose, and I'm actually using my foundation brush. I'm just like tapping, pouncing it in. now I'm going to set my under eye concealer with the Bobbi Brown Sheer Finish Pressed Powder. This is in the shade number 1 Pale Yellow, and it is just a pale yellow powder. I'm using my e.l.f. small tapered brush to set the under eyes. For the cheeks, I'm actually going to try 2 Bobbi Brown eyeshadows for my contour and bronzer today. I'm using Bobbi Brown's Blonde eyeshadow and Bobbi Brown Toast. And Blonde is more of like a muted, like cool tone medium brown. So I'm going to try that on the e.l.f. blending brush. Woo, that is powerful. Now I'm putting no more additional product on this brush. I'm just kind of swirling it out, using what's left down the sides of my nose, taking it up on the temples and the top by the hairline. A little bit below the lip. Now I'm using Bobbi Brown's Toast eyeshadow, which is a bit of a warmer shade. Basically in those same spots, but mostly on the outside of the cheek. For blush, I'm going to be using this Bobbi Brown Illuminating Bronzing Powder. It's in the shade Antigua, which is actually a pink color. So although it's a bronzing powder, it is a beautiful blush. And this is the blush I'm actually going to be wearing on my wedding day, because I just think it's like a very nice pink rose. It looks very natural. Not too bright, not too dark. Now I'm using the Bobbi Brown Petal Shimmer Wash. It's actually right here. It's like a shimmery pink. I'm using the small tapered brush that I used for my highlighter. That I used for my under eyes as my highlighter. I'm going to prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I'm going to use Bobbi Brown's Toast on a fluffy brush as my transition shade for the eyeshadow look. And this is just a Pro Blending Crease Brush by Creme. I'm going to set this brush and the product to the side, and I may come back to it. I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow in Ivory. This is a limited edition palette, but Ivory is sold individually. This is Ivory. It's sold in one of these as well. But if you can get your hands on some of these Bobbi Brown palettes, like she has tons of them, they have the permanent colors in them, but they're just like a cheaper way to buy them. So you can get like a small size of each shadow for a little bit better deal. So this is Ivory. I really needed something on my lid to cover up the darkness of my lid, since that eyeshadow primer doesn't have any coverage. I really want to use my MAC Paint Pot and Painterly, because that covers up all that discoloration of my lid. But I have it packed in my bag for the wedding day, so I didn't want to unpack it. I'm going to use the color called Antique Rose, which is a baby pink on the lid. And this is the shade Espresso from Bobbi Brown. And I'm just applying that here to the outer V. And taking what is left into the crease. Now I'm going back in with Toast to blend out the edges. Now I'm using the NYX Liquid Black Liner. I'm going to do a very thin line on the upper lash line, and then I'm going to do a pencil on top of it and then blend it out. Using a pencil brush and the color Espresso on top of that liner, and I'm going to smudge it just a little bit. Take that same pencil brush with that brown and define the lower lash line just about halfway across. Then I'm going to take a brush that I used just Toast on, the lighter shadow, and I'm going to blend out that lower lash line with the Toast color. Then I'm going to take a flat brush and touch up the eyelid shade one more time. Okay, I'm going to apply some of the Bobbi Brown No Smudge Mascara to the top and bottom lash line. These are done. Now I'm just going to go ahead and fill in my brows really quickly with the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in Brunette. Okay, brows are done. For lips, I'm going to be using a Marc Jacobs Le Marc Lip Cream in the shade Infamous. On top of it, I'm using the Bobbi Brown lip color. This is a Bobbi Brown shimmery lip gloss, and I think it's called Bare Sparkle. And I'm just going to put some sparkle right on the center of the lips. The finish of this foundation, the foundation that I have on right now is super, super dewy. Maybe it doesn't look good in person, or in the video, but it is like super dewy. So I'm going to take some of this Maybelline Dream Wonder powder. This is in the shade 25 Buff Beige, and I'm just going to use a really fluffy brush, a very light hand, and I'm going to make sure I just set this so I don't look so dewy. I do have dry skin. I don't mind looking somewhat dewy, but I don't want to look like I'm oily either. And now I'm going to use some of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial, and stay tuned for more wedding related videos later this week. As I mentioned, I'm getting married on Wednesday, so there should be something wedding related coming up soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.